You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Dirt Racing Podcast. For this normal show this week, as a reminder, once again, starting tomorrow on Thursday at 6 a.m. until Sunday the 10th, August 10th, you'll be able to pick up the show every day with recap from the 360 Nationals, Capitani, the Front Row Challenge, and of course the Knoxville Nationals every day. Last week was a little light week as Columbus Junction was rained out after heats. Marshalltown rained out. 34 was rained out. So we'll start on your Tuesday night action at the fair for Hancock County Speedway in the modifieds. Picking up the win was the 111, the Ethan Maxima. Second was the 10 of Jimmy Mills. Third, the 75 junior Chaz Baca. Fourth, the 13 of Jerry Flippo. Fifth, the 28 Trevor Fitz. Sixth was the 3 of Kelly Shyrock. Seventh, the 00 Kobe Fett. Jaden Larson in the 36K was 8th. Ninth was the 0 Jamie Anderson. 10th was the 4 Jason Bass. 11th was the 2M of Robert Moore. 12th was the B24 of Owen Barnhill. The rest did not finish. Then 13th, the 75 Greg Elliott. 14th, the 75 H of Gary Hall. 15th, the 55 of Larry Hall. And 16th, the HBR of Gabe Hodges. In the stock cars, your winner was the 3 of Kelly Shyrock. Kevin Opine in the 44K was second. Third, the 73 of Trey Sweargen. Fourth, the 47 of Parker Stagel. Fifth, the 46M of Lauren Pasica. Sixth was the 14 of Chad Palmer. Seventh was the 18X of Daniel Exblad. Eighth was the 14X of Austin Shoggy. Ninth was the 2 of Wayne Lanhier. Joe Schmidt in 84 was 10th. 11th was the 55B of Blaine Hansen. 12th was the 14W of David Wickman. Blake Cole in the 7 was 13th. And then the rest did not finish or did not start. 14th did not finish the 43 of Calvin Lang. And did not start credit with 15th, the 50 of Heath Tope. Sport Mod, your winner was Josh Apple in the 65J. Second was the 08 of Alex Fett. Third, Doug McAuliffe in the 1. Fourth, the 88N and 8 Albert. Summer Grady in the 10 was 5th. Sixth, the 9J of Jeremiah Reed. Jacob Teschney in the 5J was 7th. 8th, the 81 of Charlie Stevens. 9th, the 392 of Jackson Carey. 10th was the 86 of Randy Cram. Brian Stroggy in the 14 was 11th. 12th, 85 Dustin West. Camden Haggard in the 95 was 13th. 14th was the 64 Drew Fett. 15th, the 2 of Kobe Grady. 16th was the 40 of George Gilliland. And 17th, and did not finish the 69 of Anthony Bauer. In the IMC Hobby Stocks, your winner was the T8 of Brandon Nielsen. Chris Krug in 91 was second. Third, the $25 sign of Joshua Munson. Steve Wickman in the 48 was Fourth, fifth, the 3 of Dylan Weepy. Sixth, the 43 of Jade Lang. Seventh was Lucas Smith in the 14L. Brandon Shear in the 27 was 8th. Ninth, the 51 of Ethan Dirks. 10th was the 5K of Jeremy True. Nash Palmer in the 17 was 11th. 12th was the 28 of Jay Seidels. Brett Doge in the 10 was 13th. 14th, 25, Joshua Mason Mutson. Jace Hansen was 15th in the 3 junior. The wrestler did not finish or did not start. 16th did not finish the 11 of Gray. Hugland. Drew Burzloff was credited with 17th. And 18th, the 88 of Travis Bickler. In the Outlaw hobby stocks was the 7JO Jeremy Wagner. Second, the T8 of Brandon Nelson. Third was Brandon Shear in the 27. Tanner Green in the 136 was fourth. Fifth, the 5 of Oliver Munson. Sixth was Joshua Munson in the 25. Seventh, the 91 of Chris Krug. The wrestler did not finish it or did not start. Credited with 8th, the $25 sign Joshua Mace Munson. Jake Blau in the 56 was 9th and did not start. In the 10th spot, the 57 of Eli Dornharman. So those were the results of Hancock County. At Southern Iowa Speedway was the season championships last Wednesday night. Let's start with the sport mods. Picking up the win was the 29 of Colton Lizzie. Second, the 1V of Cole Vanderwall. Third, the 7W Will Wolf. Fourth, the 18 Tony Johnson. Fifth, the 24 Chase Johnson. Sixth, the 3Z of Jason Van Zalmeren. And seventh, the 15K of Kyle Harwood. In the non-league sprint cars was the 11B of Ben Wood Joyner. Second, T4 Tyler Graves. Third, the 3T of Mike Gray. Fourth, the 1W of Frank Farb. And fifth, the 2A of Adams. Stock cars, your winner was the 10D Justin Griffiths. Second, 30M McGuire Young. Third, the 52 of Nathan Wood. Fourth was Aaron Martin, 73. Fifth was Colton Goff, 96. Sixth, the 19 of Donnie Pearson. Seventh, the 85 of Mike Hughes. Eighth, the 1C of Lermy Jackson. Randy Resdom in the 48R was 8th. Or not. 9th, excuse me. 10th, the 19D of Everett Davis, and 11th, the LB17 of Luke Byers. Hobby stocks, your winner was the 10D Dustin Griffiths. Second, the 7 Keaton Gordon. Third, the 18 Chris Walker. Fourth, the 1 Rick Van Dusseldorp. Fifth, the 91 Jeremy Dooley. Sixth, the 52 B of Braden Wood. Seventh, the 88 J of Jake Seitzma. Jamie Kent in the 24K was 8th. 9th, the 14X of Rob Hemrick. And then 10th, the 22 of James Pokington. In the sport compacts, your winner was Seth Minderson, 65. Second, the 46 of Michael Gardner. Third, the 15 Clayton Ripster. Fourth, the 2K Caitlin Watts. Fifth, the 22D of Dalton Sowers. Sixth, the 7 Brandon Pickney. Seventh, the 2H of James Herring. Eighth, the 11 of Caleb Hildebrand. 9th, 22C Ryan Cheney. 10th, the 83 of Jake Minders. And 11th, the 13 of Colin Atkins. The next weekend for the on track for Southern Iowa Speedway is in October, but they have the Fall Challenge coming up on Monday night. The Fall Challenge is Friday, October 10th and Saturday, October 11th for the regular racing program. Over at the Knoxville Raceway, it was the final tune-up for 360 Nationals, plus the 410s and the Border Battle. The 410 quick time was the 24 or Rico review at 15.420, $100 from openlater1.com. Second to 10 of Ryan Timms at 15.480. Third, the Madman, Kerry Matson, the 55 at 15.612. Fourth is 27 of Carson McCall at 15.645. Fifth is 21T of James McFadden at a 15.667. Sixth was the 71X of the Law from Parker Price Miller at a 15.701. Eighth was 88T of Tanner Thorson at a 15.733. Eighth was the 78 of Scott Bogusky at a 15.756. Ninth, the 45X of Landon Crawley at a 15.780. 10th was the 44 Chris Martin at a 15.807. 11th, the 17A Jack Anderson at a 15.836. 12th was T-Mac Terry McCarl, 24, at a 15.848. 13th was the 09 Matt Jewell at a 15.852. 14th was the 6K with Caleb Johnson at a 15.852. 15th, 39 of Lenton Jeffrey at a 15.989 or 889. 16th, the 9R Chase Randall at a 15.903. 17th was the 3-piece Solar Phillips at a 15.965. 18th, the 2M of JJ Henkel at a 16.005. 19th, the 2KS of Ian Matson at a 16.057. 20th was the 44X of Scotty Johnson at a 16.381. And 21st in Group 1. One was the one that's the Slam and Sammy Snow with no time. Group 2 quick time was the 88 of Austin McCall at a 15.530. Second, 21 Brian Brown at a 15.599. Third was the 42 of Cy Lynch at a 15.777. Fourth was the 26 of Justin Pack at a 15.900. Fifth, the 4W Jamie Wall at a 15.954. Sixth, the 27B of Patrick or Jake Buback at a 16.012. Seventh, the 14 of Spencer Rayson at a 16.014. Eighth was the 22 of Radley Gindel at a 16.024. Ninth, the G5 of Gage Felserbeck at a 16.058. 10th was the 40 of Clint Gardner at a 16.086. 11th, the 45C of Derek Hagar at a 16.101. 12th was the 18T of Tanner Holmes at a 16.103. 13th was the 95 of Tyler Durkee at a 16.157. 14th was the 1K of Kobe Watt at a 16.187. 15th, the 15 junior of Cole Meitzer at a 16.198. 16th, the 121 of R.D. Johnson at a 16.257. 17th, the 71 of Brandon Worthington at a 16.277. 18th, the 8 of Jacob Hughes at a 16.312. 19th was the 7W Tasker Phillips at a 16.389. 20th, the 51 of John Myers at a 16.428. And 21st, the 31 of Kobe Workmeister at a 16.640. Heat race number 1 went to Jack Anderson. Second, James McFadden. Third, Landon Carley. Fourth, to Kerry Matson. Fifth, Rico Review. Sixth, Tanner Thorson. Seventh, Linton Jeffrey. Eighth, Kerry Matson. Ninth, Ian Matson was eighth. Ninth, Sarah Phillips. 10th, Matt Joe. And credited with 11th was Sammy Sondal, as it did not start. Heat race number 2 went to Terry McCall. Second, Ryan Timms. Third, Parker Price Miller. Fourth, Carson McCall. Fifth, Chris Martin. 6th, JJ Henkel. 7th, Caleb Johnson. 8th, Scott Bogusky. 9th, Scotty Johnson. and credited with 10th as did not start was Chase Randall. Heat race number 3, your winner was Spencer Mason. Second, Austin McCall. Third, Gage Posterbeck. Fourth, Derek Hagar. Fifth, Jamie Ball. Sixth, Cy Lynch. Seventh, Tyler Dickey. Eighth, Tasker Phillips. Ninth, Brandon Wormington. 10th, Kobe Workmeister. And 11th, Cole Meitzer. Heat race number 4 went to Clint Gardner. Second, Tanner Holmes. Third, Jake Buback. Fourth, Brian Brown. Fifth, Riley Goodnow. Sixth, Justin Peck. Seventh, Kobe Watt. Eighth, R.J. Johnson. Ninth, Jacob Hughes. And 10th, Joel Myers. In the B main, there was a wicked crash in it where Ian Matson ended up getting hurt with a neck injury. So the B main, your winner was the 44 Chris Martin. Second, Riley Goodnow. Third, Caleb Johnson. Fourth and final, Trent Tyler Dickey. They're followed by fifth, Derek Hagar. Sixth, Jeffrey. Seventh, Kobe Watt. Eighth, Matt Jones. Ninth, Brandon Worthington. 10th, Joe Myers. 11th, Cole Meitzer. 12th, Scotty Johnson. 13th, Jacob Hughes. 14th, R.J. Johnson. 15th, J.J. Henkel. 16th, Ian Matson. 17th, Sarah Phillips. 18th, Kobe Workmeister. These cars did not start. Credited with 19th, Tasker Phillips. 20th, Scott McGiskey. 21st, Chase Randall. 22nd, Sammy Swindell. In the main, your winner was Rico Avery. Second, Brian Brown. Third, Ryan Timms. Fourth, James McFadden. Fifth, Austin McCall. Sixth, Spencer Mason. Seventh, Kerry Madsen. Eighth, Carson McCall. Ninth, Jack Anderson. 10th, Justin Peck. 11th, Jake Buback. 12th, Cy Lynch. 13th, Riley Goodnow. 14th, Chris Martin. 15th, Tanner Holmes. 16th, Caleb Johnson. 17th, Clint Gardner. 18th, Landon Crawley. 19th, Tyler Dickey. 20th, Tanner Thorson. 21st, Gage Posterbeck. 22nd, Jamie Ball. 23rd, Parker Pressmiller. 24th, Taylor McCall. Abu led 1 through 3. Brown led 4. Abu 5 through 20. Hard Charger was Goodnow. In the 360s, your quick time was the 21 of Brian Brown at 16:073. Second, the 40 Clint Gardner at 16:095. Third, the 26 Justin Peck at 16:104. Fourth, the 63 J.J. Henkel at 16:119. Fifth, the 1 Tasker Phillips at 16:201. 16th, 2M Ryan Giles at 16:317. 7th, 9 Chase Randall at 16:318. 8th, the 21 T of James McFadden at a 16:391. 9th, the 11 B of Kylie Bryson at a 16:397. 10th was the 4 Cam Martin at a 16:413. 11th, the 3 Russell Potter at a 16:434. 12th, the 99 Tony Ross at a 16:461. 13th was the 83 Kurt Mueller at a 16:461. 14th, the 86 of Timothy Smith at 16:484. 12th was 24 T-Mac Tim McCall at 16:506. 16th was 22 extra Riley Goodnow at 16:542. 17th was the 4W Jamie Ball at a 16:543. 18th was the 17 Tyler Greenback at a 16:554. 19th was the 01 of Kobe Copeland at a 16:560. 20th was 24H of Kate Higday at a 16:606. 21st, the 7W of Justin Zimmerman at a 16:659. 22nd was the 11X of Hank Davis at a 16:673. 23rd, the 6 of Dustin Salvage at a 16:687. 24th went to Logan Alexander in the 38 at its 16:716. 25th to 22 Ryan Levitt at a 16:732. 26th was the 7 of Tyler Lee. Lee had a 16.838. 27th is 7B of Ben Brown at a 16.912. 28th was the 14X of Joey Danley at a 16.921. 29th, the 5A of Alex Vanderveer at a 16.927. 30th was Luke Nellis in the 74N at a 16.969. 31st was the 1A of John Anderson at a 16.987. 32nd, the 13M of Brett Moffitt at a 17.011. 33rd, the 33 of Alan Zoot at a 17.026. 34th, the 3F of Derek Hagar at a 17.042. 35th was the 3Z of Cole Vanderheiden at a 17.115. 36th, the 31 of McLean Richards at a 17.357. And 37th, the 14 of Aiden Zoot with no time. Race 1 went to Jamie Moss, second Tasker Phillips, third Ryan Levitt, fourth to Justin Zimmerman, fifth Kylie Bryson, sixth Alexander Ward, seventh Kurt Mueller, eighth Alan Zoot. Credited did not start credited with life Brian Brown, and 10th Aiden Zoot. Race 2 went to Tyler Gurndike, second Cam Martin, third Ryan Giles, fourth Clint Garner, fifth Timothy Smith, sixth Derek Hagar, seventh Tyler Lee, eighth Luke Nelson, ninth Hank Davis. Race number 3 went to Dustin Salvage, second Cody Copeland, third Chase Randall, fourth Terry McCall, fifth Justin Penn, sixth Russell Hahn, seventh Ben Brown, eighth Cole Vanderheiden, and ninth John Anderson. Race number 4 went to Kate Higday, second Riley Goodnow, third JJ Hankel, fourth Tony Ross, fifth to James McFadden, sixth Joey Danley, seventh Brett Moffitt, eighth McLean Richards, and ninth Logan Alexander. In the B main, your winner was Kurt Mueller, second Ryan Levitt, third Ben Brown, fourth Alex Vanderveer was the final transfer. Fifth was Joey Danley, sixth Brett Moffitt, seventh Tyler Lee, eighth Derek Hagar, ninth Alan Zoot, 10th Luke Nelson, 11th John Anderson, 12th Cole Vanderheiden, 13th McLean Richards, 14th Hank Davis. And then these cards did not start. 15th Logan Alexander, 16th Aiden Zoot, and 17th Ryan Brown. In the feature, your winner was Tasker Phillips, second Clay Gardner, third Justin Peck, fourth JJ Henkel, fifth James McFadden, sixth Ryan Giles, seventh Chase Randall, eighth Dustin Salvage, ninth Riley Goodnow, 10th Cam Martin, 11th Ryan Levitt, 12th Tyler Gurndike, 13th Terry McCall, 14th Kate Higday, 15th Tony Ross, 16th Alexander Weir, 17th Ben Brown, 18th Kylie Bryson, 19th Kurt Mueller, 20th Jamie Ball, 21st Russell Parr, 22nd Justin Zimmerman, 23rd Kobe Copeland, and 24th Timothy Smith. Tasker Phillips led all the way 1 through 18. Our charger was Levitt. Over for the Sprint Invaders at the Bloomfield Speedway on Monday. Night was in racing action. We'll start with the undercards of the stock cars. Picking up the win was the 05 Junior Don Oliver, second the 14 Derek Agee, third the 10G Justin Griffiths, fourth the 29 Dennis Elliott, fifth the 7V Braden Carter, sixth 30M McGuire DeYoung, seventh the 85 Mike Hughes, eighth Rowdy Van Genderen in the 57 VG was 8th, 9th, 33 Truman Webb. Ty Hill in the 3H was 10th, 11th, the 73 of Aaron Martin. Kelly Beckaloo in 69 was 12th. 13th, 21 to Jason Rasdem. Randy Rasdem in the 48 was 14th. 15th was the 1C of Larry Jackson. 16th, the 1X of Caden Carter. And 17th, the 826 of Jesse Anderson. Did not start in 18th. This 88 CW of Curtis Klein. In the sport module, winner was Brandon Dale on the 12D. Second was the 01 Braden Carter. Third, the 42 Tyler Hecker. Fourth, the 8 of Tony Johnson. Fifth, Tom Lathrop in the A. Keaton Ellison in 23 E was 6th and did not start in 7th. The 24 Chase Johnson. Now we go to the Sprint Invaders. We'll start with Heat Race 1. Picking up the win was the 22X of Riley Goodnow. Second, 55 Ian Matson. Third, the 57 Cam Swales. Fourth, the 28 Luke Bernardi. Fifth, the 50 of Ayrton Johnson. Sixth, Everton Demerad in the 59. And seventh, the 47 of Russ Hall. Here's 2. Your winner was Colton Fisher in 11. Second, 5A Alex Vandervoort. Third, the 40C of Cuddy Worley. Fourth, the 24 T-Mac Terry McCall. Fifth, the 88 of Riley Scott. Sixth, the 16 of Dustin Clark. And seventh, the 71 of Nathan Raiders. Heat race number 3 went to Josh Snyderman in the 49. Second, the 81 Tanner Gebhardt. Third, the 1 Tasker Phillips. Fourth, the 99 Jake Blackhurst. And fifth was McLean Richards in 31. And sixth, Skylar Daly in the 52D. In the dash, it was Josh Snyderman, your winner. Picked up $100 from Spillman Auto Parts. Then the heat races. Heat race 1 was $100 from Bloomfield Casey's. Heat 2 from Hamilton's, $100, and Heat 3 was $100 from Jakesville QuickTime. Back to the dash. Second was Riley Goodnow. Third, Alexander Witt. Fourth, Cam Swales. Fifth, Tasker Phillips. And sixth, Colton Fisher. In the feature, your winner was Josh Snyderman. Second, Alexander Witt. Third, Riley Goodnow. Fourth, Kerry Matson. Fifth, Ayrton Jansen. Sixth, Tasker Phillips. Seventh, Terry McCall. Eighth, Cody Worley. Ninth, Tanner Gebhardt. 10th, Cam Swales. 11th, Luke Venardi. 12th, Riley Scott. 13th, Jake Blackhurst. 14th, Skylar Daly. 15th, McLean Richards. 16th, Nathan Murder. 17th was Evan Semerad. And 18th, Colton Fisher. 19th, Dustin Clark. 20th, Russ Hall. Goodnow led lap 1 through 10. Snyderman 11 through 12. Goodnow 13. Fisher 14 and 15. Goodnow 16. Snyderman was 17 through 25. The $250 McKay Group and $75 KSC Hard Charger went to Jansen. Other contingencies, DMI went to Ayrton Jansen. Sabana Racing Products, Camp Swirls. King Racing Products was T-Mac Terry McCarl. BL Racing Motorsports was the Tasker Phillips. Rod and Supply, Colton Fisher, Skylar Daly, and Riley Scott. And Brian Miller Racing Solutions went to Josh Snyderman. Upcoming racing action, other than Knoxville or other tracks. Starting on Friday night over at the Marshalltown Speedway with 1,000 to win IMCA stock cars. Also on the card, Mod Lights, Sport Mod, Sport Compacts, Modifieds, and Hobby Stocks. over at the Hancock County Speedway, they'll have a makeup race event because as many as they've lost so far, it's going to be the IMCA Modified Sport Mod Stock Cars, IMCA Hobby Stocks, and Outlaw Hobby Stocks. Over at the CJ Speedway, to finish up their fair race first before going into the regular scheduled program, and its season championship. But on the card, still, it's the IMCA Modifieds, Stock Cars, Sport Mods, and Hobby Stocks, plus vintage late models were on the card at the fair on the 24th. They'll finish that program first and then go into season championships with the IMCA Modified Stock Cars, Sport Mods, and Hobby Stocks. Over at the 34 Raceway on Saturday, we'll be releasing action with your 305 Sprints, Modified Sport Mods, Stock Car, Sport Compacts, and late models. The Friday night program that of last week has been postponed until August 29th for that one. And then, of course, you have Knoxville all week. Southern Iowa Speedway. We kept those separate. So the schedule for the rest of the week and next week. Tomorrow, this will be at 6 a.m. Preview of the 360 Nationals for night number 1. Friday, same time. It's the recap of night 1 plus the preview for night 2. Saturday will be night 2 wrap up and championship. Sunday will be recap of the championship night and get you ready for the Capitani Classic. On Monday will be recap Capitani Classic and the Photo Challenge quick preview. On Tuesday are the rest of our racing tracks results plus the Photo Challenge. Wednesday, preview of the Nationals for night number 1. Come back next Thursday with the recap of night 1 and preview for night 2. Next Friday, recap night 2, preview night 3. Saturday recap. Next Saturday will be recap night 3 and preview the championship night. And Sunday, come back with championship Saturday results. As always, thanks for listening. This has been another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. Till tomorrow, make sure you go check out your local racetrack. Tune in.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.